Also, doff of the cap to Dave Brecky, who's helping out back there today. And Bill kind of explained his CV a little earlier. He's a mime, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, actually, I got that mixed up. His brother is Richard Brecky, and he's the one that does the performances. Dave's just trying to help him out.
So there's Dave and Dick Brecky.
Yeah.
The Brecky Bros? I mean, do they go out to... This is a team thing or no?
I don't know. I just know that Richard Brecky is the one that does the miming.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or Jelly Bean.
Okay.
He goes by Jelly Bean on stage.
Understood. Listen, sometimes you're on the outside looking in, and it's all good. Your Cleveland Guardians, they got quite the barn burner going on to wrap up this Orioles series there in Baltimore. It's 12-8 Cleveland in the middle of the eighth. That feels like a long game, right? I mean, it started a little bit after 3. Right? They're only in the middle of the eighth. Like, that's the kind of game that would air on a Saturday night to carve out my metal show. No metal show this Saturday night, though, just because I'm in a fit of pique over it. But 2 hours to midnight is our sometimes Saturday night metal show here in MMS. And you can submit a request. You can submit your band. And I'd love to hear it. 2htm@WMMS.com. But every Saturday night, when we can figure it out, it's me, Corey Roddick, Pat Butler, playing brand new metal, playing classic metal, your requests, local music. It's all good. So we'll be off this Saturday night, but back next Saturday night, which would be June the somethingth. 10th. Are you all right over there?
10th, yes. The stupid microphone keeps falling.
It swings down.
Scratching my laptop. Yes. It's driving me absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here, I'm going to manipulate my own microphone over here to tighten it up.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. So I don't know why this just started happening.
So
it was like...
mic doesn't jump across and scratch your laptop.
It was like, fine.
Yep.
The whole time. And now it's not.
Well, listen, brand new studios, and we are one of only 2 shows in here all day long, so it would stand to reason that there's all kinds of problems.
And I didn't do my podcast in here last night either.
What happened?
Well, we just did it at we did a pool episode. We did it in the pool. Because, there's video aspect of the podcast, so Tommy.
You wanted you in a bathing suit?
Well, you're just seeing shoulders and arms from me. And then Tommy's in a swimsuit, and so is pants. Tommy's a hot lady, by the way.
Okay, so you're burying the lead here.
Yeah.
So you wanted her in a bikini on the podcast.
But she wasn't in a bikini. She was in just a regular one piece.
You wanted her in a swimsuit.
We just wanted to try it from the water because I had some new equipment that I was like, hey, we could try this.
You were in the water?
Yeah.
What's your equipment where you're in the water?
It's just a microphone that I kept on the edge.
It's
sounds pretty good, though.
It's not a waterproof microphone?
No, I just...
Oh, okay.
We just said no splashing.
Right.
It was fine.
To each other, or were there other people back there? Were the people...
There's people milling around.
They're like, hey, what the hell's going on? And you go, I'm doing...
Hey, it's the Bill Squire Show! Shut up!
Yeah, this is a pool cast, man. Yeah. Come on. Now will that become a regular thing during the summer?
We'll see. We'll see. I think we worked out a few kinks with it. The biggest problem was... It was just cold by the time we got there because we planned that midday when it was about 85 degrees. And by the time we got over to my pool, it was 7 p.m. and it had dropped to probably about, maybe 70.
Yeah.
And
that's
the water,
not pool weather.
Yeah, it's not really pool weather. So we were just cold. But we tried something. But that's what the podcast is for, trying things.
It's like mid-70s right now.
Mm-hmm.
Going out on that Cleveland Funny Bus tonight.
Yeah,
man, it's going to be
the
fun.
Windows up.
Beautiful. You mean down?
Well, down, but
the windows
they go up.
down.
But they're like the curtains.
Yeah.
So they go up, but when they're up, that means air gets in. It'll be fun.
Hey, you can leave us messages on the iHeartRadio app if that's where you listen to this show, by the way.
Hey, Alan, this is Aaron. I believe I'm number 496 on the blacklist. I would love to be one of your bureau chiefs now in Nashville, Tennessee. Moved from Akron to Jacksonville, Florida 2 years ago, so now I'm in Nashville, so I would love to be on that list. as one of your barrel chiefs, and hopefully Bill or Mary will get to Nashville to do one of their comedy shows. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye. You guys going to be in Nashville anytime soon?
I was just in Nashville in February.
That's not what I asked Mary.
I don't go
She didn't have a
anywhere.
time machine. She just moved to Nashville.
Actually, I was just in Nashville like 3 weeks ago. I was in Nashville in April.
Again, I cannot impress this enough. She does not have a time machine.
Okay.
She's a new bureau chief in Nashville, a new resident in Nashville. I had her in Jacksonville. I do always appreciate when our bureau chiefs update me on their comings and goings.
Maybe soon.
Are you okay over there?
No.
Am I boring you?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I hope you get on Survivor.
Yeah,
I
well,
hope you're out on an island.
Yep.
You know, tell them you're a fish detective.
Oh, dude, don't spoil it. That gets revealed later in the season.
Oh, that's the big reveal.
They try to vote
Right.
me off, but I know too much
About fish.
about the ocean.
Yeah. All right.
Out here giving away all my secrets.
Yeah, right. She should do Big Brother, somebody suggests.
Oh, God, that would be a nightmare.
Why is
I've
that?
never even seen that.
I used to love Big Brother.
There-
Evil
Actually,
Dick?
maybe I have. I don't remember.
It's 6 weeks of you living in a house, like, with no privacy. Like, 24/7, you have cameras. There's cameras in the headboards, cameras in the halls, cameras in the bedroom. Like, and when the show is not airing, they can watch you live, just like on the live stream, like how we have it. So you're constantly being filmed. And then you complete.
What's the point of the show?
To be
To win.
America's best roommate, essentially. So being liked, having strategy, they do challenges just like Survivor, but it's just on a set. It's all manufactured. And you can win prizes along the way. So even if you don't,
You wouldn't be on an island. You wouldn't be subject to the elements.
no, you're in a house in like Los Angeles for like
Is it air
6
conditioned?
I don't know. I imagine so. It's a set. Don't you remember during COVID, there was like they were filming a season of Big Brother and
And nobody knew or
they-
something?
Yeah, they couldn't leave
Right.
the house because you don't have any communication from the outside world.
I love that even in a global pandemic, they never strayed away from the premise of a dumb reality show. They were like, nope, you guys are going to come out of this not knowing that the world's on fire. You think one of the producers would be like, guys,
We got to tell them.
well, we're not gonna stop the show. We have you here. The production costs have already been, but here's what's going on. I don't know. Maybe they thought that it would throw everybody off into a tizzy or something, and that would be a fair assessment too. But I don't know.
Hey, Alan, it's Scott in Brunswick. You guys were talking band merch on the show the other day. I was wondering if you guys have encountered any kind of strange items that surprised you they were band merch. I'd like to enter into contention my combination Chris Stapleton multi-tool and flask that I picked up at one of his shows a couple years ago, and also my Jack Johnson reusable dog bowl. That was also another fun show pickup. Anyways, hate the show. Bill, what's going on with the interview with Tyler from Bare Naked Ladies? Love to see it sometime. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to air that very soon. Bill talked to the Bare Naked Ladies. And closer to the, when will we hear that? We will hear that probably next week.
The concert's in July.
Oh, July.
Yeah. So, but we're going to air it next week.
No,
Air
I'm
whatever
sorry.
You want. You do whatever you want.
July 17th.
Is when we're
So
gonna
we
air
still
it.
got some time. Yep.
Okay.
You'll hear Bill talk to the Bare Naked Ladies.
I wanna be with you. That's them, right?
No,
That is
that's not
Hootie
anything.
and the
Oh,
Blowfish.
dang.
That's not
Right.
anything. What she just did is nothing.
Well, but she was thinking
Bare
of a
Naked
band.
Ladies it's been.
That's right.
There you go.
That's
We're
right.
getting there.
Yep. That's the.
Do you wanna go with me?
I'll give you the entire. I'll give you all their great stuff from their catalog.
It's been.
That's it. But Bill loves the Bare Naked Lady. Bill
Deep-
loves, huh?
It's a deep
It's been.
catalog.
Okay. Well, listen. That's why I said, hey,
If
you
I
should
had
talk to
a
Bare Naked
million
Ladies.
And I did, and it was fun, and we had a great time.
If I
with
had $1
best
million,
friends.
that's one too.
Mhm.
I'd be
Yeah.
rich.
They're calling Bill the 5th Bare Naked Lady. How many people in that band?
I think 4 right now.
They're
I
calling
think there
Bill
used to be
the.
5.
They're calling Bill the 5th Bare Naked Lady. And if you watch the Bill Squire Show live from the pool.
Well, it wasn't live.
Huh?
Not live from the pool.
It was live when you did it.
It was live when we did it.
Well, yeah.
It'll be on next week's episode.
But it was live when you did it live.
We did. Yes, we were
recorded
not
it
dead.
live.
We were not dead when we recorded it.
It was a live recording.
Yeah.
That's why they say recorded live in front of a pool audience.
It was a global live stream event.
That's right. Do you have people going, hey, you should have me on?
That's all people ever say.
I know.
I'm like,
hey, you know what your
why
show
should-
needs? Rube Star, right? At
Right.
least we know him. It's like, hey, you should, like if you're at a party or something, you should talk to my cousin. Why? He's hilarious. What does he do? He's a welder. He's so funny. Okay. You tell me welding stories? Like, I don't know,
we have guests from time to time, but not very often. But I'm not. The guest thing is, I don't know. It's me, Tommy, and Pants, and we just goof around, and that's what we like to do. And we keep it simple. And if you listen to it, great. If you don't, you're a stupid idiot.
Big dumb idiot.
What I'm trying to say is it will be longer than 1 week for you to hear Bill talk to the Bare Naked Ladies because that show is not till end of July. Alan, they did tell Big Brother about the pandemic. Those videos are on YouTube
Oh, okay.
while the show was going. Okay, that makes more sense, maybe from a human level. But there's nothing human about reality television. So it would have been equally as believable that they were like, nope, just keep it going. They don't need to know anything. Just keep it going. So Mary's a detective who can't eat any of her clients or she swells.
She can eat fish.
I can eat fish. I can eat fin fish.
Also, why would she eat her clients?
When they don't tell me the truth.
I mean, do human private detectives eat their clients?
Yep, that's what a hung jury is. Got the meat.
Try that again.
Why are you laying down?
Got a meat in your freezer, hanging
Yeah.
for you to eat.
Yep.
I can eat fin fish. I can't eat shellfish.
Is she lying down?
I'm not lying down. I'm lounging.
What's the matter?
She's
You okay?
lounging. She's got her feet up.
It's just a rough day.
Are you tired?
Yes.
Oh.
I had a heavy
Did
cry.
you get up at noon?
Do you want to watch
No,
some
I've been up since like 9.
hilarious sketch comedy with
I
me
do
to
not
feel
want to
better?
do that. Absolutely not.
It's called I Think You Should Leave, Season 3.
Oh.
The great Tim Robinson.
I'm going to go home and read my book and eat some chicken. That's what I'm going to do.
Is it called I Think You Should Read?
No, it's called Those Empty Eyes.
Ugh.
It's about a girl whose family gets murdered in front of her when she's 17.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks she did it, but she didn't do it. But she's infamous. And she can't live her life like a normal person because of true crime bloggers.
Everyone keeps accusing me of murder.
Mhm.
I don't know what to do.
It feels like you keep reading the same book over and over again.
It's similar.
Yeah.
The books are all pretty similar.
Uh-huh.
Strong female protagonist. Some type of trauma in her past. She
Yeah.
overcomes it. Usually some betrayal.
Starting to sense a pattern here.
Betrayal, murder,
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So as far as books are concerned, you've got a type.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
All right.
The last book I read, they killed the 14-year-old daughter on page 6.
Spoiler.
Bro, I was
That book is called
sobbing.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I'm reading this book on a flight, and I didn't know that. I had just bought it. It was called What Happened to the Bennetts. The way that they describe it's like, oh, this family has to go into witness protection. But they don't tell you it's because the daughter dies on page 6, and I'm friggin' bawling my eyes out
Like
on
the
an
Lovely
airplane.
Bones.
There's like 2 full chapters dedicated to the dad holding her in his arms as she takes her last breath. I'm like, I'm like trying to hold it together on this plane. I'm like, dude, what the heck? Blindsided.
If only they had told you.
They don't tell you that part.
Poundcake, have you gotten any further, not to beat a dead horse, have you gotten any further in your Jared Kushner book, that Mary Got You for Christmas, of which I think we established you've only read the foreword and looked at the photos?
I moved it from underneath my laptop on my nightstand to on top of my laptop on my nightstand.
Hey.
Which means
So he hasn't
moves it every
opened
time.
it.
Yeah.
He's moved the book. He hasn't cracked the cover.
I forget what page.
And why
I
did you
was at.
move it?
I had a book because I'm prepping myself.
Prepping.
What?
I'm prepping myself to read it. One of
You're
these days,
prepping.
I'm gonna have some, a little extra time. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to read a book. I'm gonna read Jared's book. Jared Kushner.
Read it?
He's going to read it.
Read. But I do have a box of tissues right next to it.